Just a stone's skip away from the Chester River, you can find Oksana's Produce, a small but picturesque farm where Oksana Bocharova is picking the perfect produce for pickling.
I always was making sauerkrauts for family, learned it from my mom. One day, one of my friends who was running a natural food store, he said, why don't you start making it to sell? He was the first who started selling it at his store. I did the only Russian kraut then, and then I started developing different recipes.
All of those recipes require a variety of crops, and on her farm, Oksana is making every acre count.
Oksana, everywhere I look, I see something different growing. How many crops do you have here?
Well, I get this question often, but I actually never counted. It is a lot of crops.
I'll count for you. 4 dozen different things, maybe. It's amazing.
It is a very dense planting, and I like to be diverse, so everyone at the farmer's market has something to buy from me.
Oksana's roots in agriculture go back to when she was a child in her homeland of Russia.
I feel sometimes that farming, working with the land is in my blood because my ancestors were actually peasant farmers for many, many generations. They had individual plots, but in late 1920s, early 1930s, Soviet government wanted them to combine into the bigger plots. So then the land was taken from my ancestors and became a collective farm.
It was in those fields where her agricultural aspirations started. After earning a master's degree in agronomy, she came to the U.S. where she worked on a few different farms, but the ultimate goal was always to have fields to call her own.
I'm capable of running my own business. I have knowledge, I have experience, but I have no money. I started looking into opportunities where to get resources.
Oksana was able to procure a loan through the U.S. Department of Agriculture and bought this plot of land in Kent County, fulfilling her dream of farming and fermenting her crops into products like kimchi, curtido, and one of my favorites, sauerkraut. But of course, it all starts in the field, and I'm here to lend a hand.
We need to walk through and find a bigger leaves like this, and then just snap them.
Okay, on the sides?
On the sides,
Okay,
like for example,
right in there.
like that.
Okay, I can do that. Now, what do you use the dill for?
We do ferment pickles. We're using our own dill to ferment them.
That's a good bunch.
It's a good bunch. Yeah, but I charge $4 for it, so it's gotta be good.
Cheap at twice the price.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
After harvesting some leeks
So they are happy right now.
and playing a game of catch with cabbage,
Okay, here you go. This is how they invented rugby.
That's cool. Played basketball a lot,
There
so
you
I
go.
can catch.
we load up and head to the kitchen for a lesson in fermentation.
Right now, we're preparing our vegetables that we cut out on the farm to make a kimchi.
Oh, great. Here you go, boss.
Of course, the first step to making fermented kimchi, or anything else for that matter, is to chop the veggies.
And I still have all my fingers after all your chopping.
I was careful.
Oh, I thank you.
Next, Oksana moves over to a soaking station, and there she mixes up salt and water to create a brine.
How long will this soak for?
Well, we'll be soaking for about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. That's enough?
That's enough, yes, to soften everything and to open the cells for salt to come in and fermentation. And then we're going to add onions, ginger, garlic, and red pepper to it.
Lovely.
Mix it all well up and then put it in buckets to ferment.
How long does the fermenting take?
For my kimchi, it takes about 2 weeks.
That long, wow.
Yes,
But it'll taste really good.
it will taste really good.
Very good.
With the kimchi fermenting, Oksana has sauerkraut ready to go.
Boy, look at all that. How long has this been fermenting?
It's been fermenting for a week.
Really? Oh, it smells so good. Wow. You got any of this at home that I could try?
Yes, I do. I think you're going to like it.
Well, Oksana, I can't believe how many things we whipped up in the kitchen. You've got quite a variety here.
Yes, we do make a few different varieties of fermented food besides sauerkraut. And most of the vegetables we grow out on the garden is used to make them.
What is the one that I'm eating here?
Right now, you tasting traditional Russian kraut.
Ah, how does it differ from like German kraut, for instance?
In my opinion, the difference is the spices that are used. In Russian kraut, dill is used, dill seed and dill weed. German sauerkraut uses caraway seed.
Caraway seeds, exactly. This tastes really nice. And what I'd like to do, if you would give us some of your ideas for how to use this, we'll put it on our website so people can try it at home. Go to mpt.org/farm and give it a try. For the Local Buy, I'm Al Spoler.
Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. We hope you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. To learn more about our show and watch full episodes, check out mpt.org/farm or just click the link in the description.